Previously on Alan Wake, I wrote a horror story that has come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
And we are live. Welcome everyone to another Alan Wake Remastered live stream.
I had a hangover.
We're here on
My head was about to
episode
explode and the
6,
light hurt my eyes. I
Departure.
needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain.
Coming off episode 5, which is probably one of my favorite episodes in this game, The Clicker. Very cool episode. Probably one of my favorite in chapters or episodes in a gaming series. Get sunglasses and painkiller. There's the sunglasses.
The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun. The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again. There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
It's a nice freaking apartment or house.
Ow! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo.
Is that Barry?
Wasn't too mad to record it. As she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
Alright, where are we going now? Turn on the TV. Living room.
I'd been a
That is
guest on the talk show
sweet.
the previous night, talking about my latest book. The show was supposed to be waiting for me on our TiVo.
Welcome back to the Harry Garrett Show.
Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
Yeah, good read. Go buy it.
No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's been a lot of outrage about this. Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good. Great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and, you got into a fight with some paparazzi.
Oh, man. Well, that guy was really in my face. I lost my temper. I know that wasn't cool.
You are famous for that temper.
Well, I did also write several books.
Well, your latest novel is called The Sudden Stop, and it's in bookstores now. Go get it. That means the two of you out there who haven't bought it yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you tonight. I want to thank all our guests for the evening. Alan Wake, Sam Lake. Once more, do the face for a Sam. And our musical guests, Poets of the Fall. Thank you.
At least I'd been funny. I told myself I could live with that.
Watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you gonna start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
Bright Falls, present day.
Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Yeah, don't leave Barry, man. Take him with you.
Good luck, Al.
See you later.
Barry's a little Dan Aykroyd-ish.
When I got
From
out,
Ghostbusters.
it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed. Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape.
Get to the
It was hard
Cauldron
not
Lake.
to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this. Having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed, there would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
Seems like it's this way. I'm gonna see if there's anything to interact with. It doesn't look like it. radio station. And logging trucks. Keep going. Let's look at. That's it. Sorry? No. Get this here. Oh, that doesn't open. I'm gonna crash into it, see if it moves it at all or anything like that. I thought maybe there was like a side entrance, or I could go down the like a trail or something, but not. Alright. What happened?
The darkness had touched me. There was a link between us. Always would be. I could feel its presence again, getting closer.
Wait. Can I drive the van? Come on, man. Nope. I wouldn't. Whoa, I didn't even know I had a gun.
I will kill you.
Oh, no. Make it dark so quickly. Damn, I used up all my ammo. Manuscript page, get that. Let's see what we got. This better be a checkpoint. Nope, light turned off. Get in the car, dude. Let's get out of here. The fact that the only shadowy people appear, you never really run into too many regular people. Whoa. One other thing about this game, not the crispest driving. Take that. When you down it. It took Cauldron later. Random guy. Hey, buddy. Alright. Wait, who the heck? Go this way. Uh-oh. I need to go inside. That's a little jumping area. Oh, wait. Is that a supply little thing? That supplies. I don't think I want to go inside, but I definitely want the supplies. Revolver ammo, sweet. Batteries, nice. So I got to keep the, usually when you jump from chapter to chapter, they take away all your stuff. I got to keep the bigger light. And some of the ammo and flash grenades I had. Wait, who's this? What is that? Examine.
This had obviously been the room where Agent Nightingale had stayed when he hadn't been busy harassing me.
What's that guy? What else we got here? Flashbang grenades. Heck yeah, take those. That's close. Revolver ammo. Pictures. Okay. Should I even try to go back in there? I mean, we got some stuff. I feel like if I go back in there, I'm only gonna lose. Alright, did we went? I forgot where we went. Did we go here? Yeah, that's where we went. That was creepy. Locked. And that's the only one. Locked. That was it. What about the main office? The non-red doors, that white door up front.
Based on the signature in the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2.
Shotgun, heck yeah. Take that. It's weird. One of the worst shotguns probably in any video game. Like, it just seems like the shotgun in this game is the flash signal, or what do they call it? The flare gun. The flare gun does some damage. The shotgun, I feel like it's a step down from just the regular gun instead of being a step up. What is this? Thermos. That's it. Yeah, I think that's it. The car. And we're gonna have to make that jump over there. Nice. All right, let's see. Eat it. All right, we're not getting past that. Which way do they want me to go? Am I gonna have to walk past the bridge? Alright, come back here, guys.
New notification. Trophy earned. Press the PS button for details.
Flares. Get those batteries. Get the flare. What else we got? Can I go up here? Nope. Alright, hold on one sec. Alright. Bunch of flares. Not a 10. Whoa. Whoa. son. Oh, I'm dead. Maybe not. Where'd you go? Oh, dang, son. Oh man, they sent me back all the way, I think, to the beginning. Yeah, they did. Should I do some flash? Dude, I didn't even see where that one was coming from. That looks so funky. Damn, dude. Get out of there. Oh, goddamn, they're everywhere. Oh, I almost made it. Oh, dang. Alright, I guess I gotta go this way. Ah, this is weird. Isn't that it back there? Yeah, I knew it. I'm like, it was like waiting. Right. Should be gone. This is as far as I've gone. I was hoping it would blow up. Damn, son. We got pretty far. Ah, dang, I gotta go do this one again. Where are the tires? Oh, they're right behind me. Of course. It's a box floating in the air. And now I gotta wait until I heal. Alright, let's see. Alright, I think we made it. Maybe. Whew. That's tough. It's like slow down and just take it one step at a time. I think I'm heading down to where I need to get. Maybe not. Alright, back to the regular road. Very cool. I don't know how long this car's gonna last. Wait, hold on a quick second. Let's switch cars because that car took a lot of damage. Knew it. I hear crows. I feel like I'm gonna be attacked any minute. Barely made it. Get some much needed ammo here. Let's see. Reload. Alright. The car. Keep driving. Going up here? That thing's blocked. It looks like I should be able to drive through it, but the way this game works, I doubt it. We'll probably just crash. This looks like it's this way, so. Is it this way? Get to Cauldron Lake still. We gotta open up this door. What's this that way?
I had to get the gate open.
Yep. Let's see, there's a arrow pointing this way. No more clues. Oh, there we go. Ooh, flare gun. Get that bad boy. Alright, we're gonna need that just in case. Heck yeah. Wait. All we need now is just some ammo. Alright. Wait, can we maybe jump in here? No, he doesn't grab onto stuff. Let's go this way. How about here? Come on, man. No friggin' way, dude. It's right there. Come on. Can't make that jump, son. I guess not. It looks like it's like literally right there. Maybe that's probably the way out. Right. Checkpoint reached. If we die, we at least come back here. Thermos. Batteries. Needed those. Some ammo though too. Ooh, down to 4 ammo. 2 shotgun shells. What is this? Hunting rifle. Rifle ammo. Alright, let's see. We only have 2 anyways. Alright, 8 of those. I don't see a power switch. Gonna have to go upstairs. There it is. Before I hit that power switch, let's flare gun, yes. Flashbang. Ooh, more. That's it, alright. Like, where the hell did you come from, dude? There was no other entrance into there. I wasn't even... What the... You wasted that? I thought we had this. That seemed like a waste, but okay. I guess we should take this new one right here. There we go. Yeah, it's not new no more. I see some kind of switch or something on here. Ammo. Script. Point reached. Don't know where we're going, but okay. Oh, here we go. What does this open up, I wonder? Where's you're coming with me? Alright. Looks like there was a switch on the other side of this, but someone's gonna come after me as well. Right around here. Got him. Where was that button? There it is. What moved? Oh, hold on a second. Where are they? There. Like, what am I trying to get to? I was like, I'm not getting. There's no exit. I pushed the button. Go that way. Can't go that way. Do we ride this? Nope. I was thinking maybe we can like push that thing out of the way with it, but no. Like it seems like it almost would be going this way. But there's barbed wire. You can't make that jump. You almost wonder why can't he just duck? This get there and then oh no. Oh, here we go. Finally. Another checkpoint. I'm gonna go ahead and grab whatever's here. Alright, good. Do we need to go in there or?
When I told Barry my plan back in the well-lit room, I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing.
I was going to go that
I
way.
was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
Okay, and can I push this? Yes. He's making sounds like he's gonna die of a heart attack. Alright. So, am I at the other side already? Yeah, there it is. What's in here? Shotgun ammo. And shotgun? Heck yeah. Get this shotgun, son. There we go. Drive this car? No, we cannot. Alright, turn this light on.
I will never give her to you.
Damn, big boy. I didn't know I could do that. Could have saved so much ammo. Alright, so where are we going now? Is that where we go this way? Heart attack. Oh god dang. Need ammo. What is this? Manuscript? Alright, reached the checkpoint. We got no ammo.
I could see Mirror Peak in the distance. That's where Cauldron Lake was.
Jeez, dude, that's still far away. Super far away. Okay, some more supplies. Hopefully some gun ammo. Alright, cool. A lot of grenade ammo, so good to see. Now how do we get over there? There we go. Release the lever. Let's go. Ah, you guys. Do I gotta go up here? What's up here? Nah, well, let's get over here. Alright, let's take a quick break here. Let him heal up. I'm gonna take my usual 5-minute break, guys. Around this time. Just grab a drink. Yeah, give me about 5-10 minutes and we'll continue the rest of this episode. Again, we're playing episode 6, The Departure from Alan Wake Remastered. We'll continue in 5-10 minutes. So we're back. Whoa. Where do they want me to go? They want me to go there? No. How about here? Oh no, that's where I went in. I got up there. Oh, come on, man. They're not even letting me move it like an inch. And dead. Needed to make a jump. This game still has some bugs. Alright, now how do we get the ladder? Oh no, here we go. Get from that way, gotta go this way. The hell hit me? Wait, I thought I was safe. Where am I? Oh, there we go. Oh, damn. checkpoint. The birds flying inside the house here. Alright. Maxed out on revolver ammo. I think we're getting closer. Jeez. Alright, let's see. Couple items over here. Like, how much ammo does it take to knock that guy out? Right behind me. I knew it. You always sneak up behind me. A good amount of ammo. Thinking this way right here. Jeez, where'd you guys come from? And more. I can't go in there. Damn, they almost made me go through all of my inventory here. What do I got? I went from fully loaded to barely alive. And that way, somewhere? Dang, dude. Got like cars and boats falling out of the sky. They really don't want me to get there. Oh. That should be a checkpoint. Alright, checkpoint reached. I think we're getting closer and closer now to the lake. We should be pretty close. The darkness wears her... What? Face. Darkness wears her face. Any weapons, any ammo. Here, wait. What's this? Open it. 3 flashbangs? Heck yeah. Alright, that'll help. Big time. Wait, what else is there? Heck yeah. Oh, this upstairs. Darkness controls the Taken. I just jump out here? I don't think this is the way. Oh, there's something over there. Shotgun. Wait. Looks like the way is that way. Alright, there's either ammo or supplies. This looks like it's going to be a fight for sure. We have to go down somewhere there. Alright. Need batteries.
I needed to get the generator running.
Generator. There it is. I think I see something glowing over there. Sweet ammo. Oh, where did you come from, son? Got to a checkpoint. Whew. That was tough. Manuscript. Put that. Batteries. This side.
Turn back now.
Dang, son. Oh, that's what I was hearing. That takes forever, dude.
Do as you're told.
Who is this old lady, by the way? Just evil doer created by
Alice never loved
Alan?
me.
destroy the tornado? Like how? Oh, here we go. Maybe one of these.
You can't win.
Oh, there we go. Where do they want me to aim?
I had to get right into its heart to hurt it.
There's heart and what, and that is. Alright, oh, that looks so. There we go. I think we gotta get closer because I fired I don't know how many shots and it's not doing anything.
You can't win.
explode. These guys, no, one more.
You will fail. It's all in your head. Closer.
Still destroy a tornado. Where is it? Oh.
New notification. Click here. Press the PS button for details.
I think that might be it. Well, don't throw it down. I still had a few more. Going after the wife?
Hell!
Shh, baby. You were having a bad dream. It was just another nightmare.
I don't know what it is about this game, but even sometimes
Everything's
just the
fine.
wife
You're
even
home.
scares me.
It wasn't a dream.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, I see.
Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on!
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear.
My fear? It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Alan, honey, you're still 1 foot in a dream. You're not making any sense. Come back to bed. Alan, you're scaring me now. Come back to bed. Are you taking your pills? You want me to call Dr. Hartman? I read your manuscript. It's brilliant. Departure is your best friend. You're a genius. I'm so proud of you.
Where is the clicker?
We'll talk more about it in the morning.
Maybe all creepy.
Come back to bed, Alan.
Come back to bed, Tom.
There it is. Is that it? Oh, wow, dude.
Shh, baby. The power's out. There's no light. Come back to bed and I'll make you forget all about your fear.
My fear? It's your fear. Why aren't you afraid? You're not Alice. Turn the lights on now. Where's the clicker? What did you do with it?
Come back to bed, Alan.
Come back to bed, Tom.
Ah!
Bro, what the heck is hitting me? Grab it, isn't it there? Sweet. Hey. Is that the writer? That's the other rider, right?
To the cabin. It stands in your way. It won't let you pass. It has no heart. It's filled with darkness. You must fill its heart with light. Don't mind him. He's Mr. Your friends will meet him when you're gone. Use the clicker.
Wasn't that the crazy face that kept appearing whenever stuff went wrong? Like when the wife disappeared, I think you saw his face. Reach checkpoint. Bird for sure. Oh, there's more stuff. Let's... Can you pick that up?
I followed the idea of a path.
Follow the idea of a path. We lost our weapons as well. Oh, the idea.
What?
I'm leaving you, Alan. I met someone. I'm in love with someone else.
Alice? No, what are you saying? You can't.
You don't love me. How could you? You don't even love yourself. All you do is torture yourself for work you can't do anymore.
No, I love you more than anything in the world. You're my muse.
I'm not.
Who are you? What have you done with my Alice?
It wasn't true. Nothing like that had ever happened.
I had written myself across the ocean.
You're not my gargoyle.
I promise to be good. Please, untie me, you naughty boy. I will help you reach your masterpiece. I will love you forever.
No, you're not Barbara Jagger. I made a terrible mistake. I should have never written you back. You came back wrong. Your heart is filled with darkness.
Put that knife away, Thomas. Put it down.
Heart is filled with darkness. Cut it out. Take you back to the depths of nature. Filled with darkness.
Get away from me, you hag. Where am I? Let me go.
Alice! Alice! I'm coming!
Your husband refused to do as he was.
Now you will never get her back.
I am much older than you. Older than your first work of art. I will find a new face to wear. Someone else to dream me free.
Yeah, so Lovecraftian. I think it's probably like it, some kind of ancient evil that grasped onto the words on his books and somehow was able to come through to the real world.
I could feel Alice's presence close by.
I hope she's alive.
I understood what I had to do now. I knew how to write the ending to Departure. There's light and there's darkness. Cause and effect. There's guilt and there's atonement. But the scales always need to balance. Everything has a price. That's where Zane had gone wrong. There's a long journey through the night back into the light.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Her? Did he end up dying in order for her to be live? I kind of hope that they show some kind of reunion with Barry. As much as I'm glad that the wife's alive, I would also like to see Barry and even the female cop, because they kind of went through more of the story than she did.
Alan?
I think Alan's gone. Departure. I guess the departure was his. What does it say? Oh, the festival. Oh, hey, there's that one funky lady too. She's the one that lured us into the woods the second time around. One thing that I wish they would have been. It's not a lake.
It's an ocean.
Alan, wake up.
New notification. Trophy earned. Press the PS button for details. New notification. Trophy earned. Press the PS button for details.
Ground controlled, Major Tom. That's one of the things that I wish they would have incorporated into the game. It's more of the townsfolk. It does have this very cool vibe, like of a Stephen King novel of some sort, which is very cool. I do like that. Lovecraft, Stephen King. Kind of, I guess, if you guys have ever seen In the Mouth of Madness, similar thing. I think in the movie, again, it was originally a book by Stephen King, then made into a movie, again in Mouth of Madness, and I think the writer in that one is called Sutter Kane, and I think it's always like a Stephen King, like if you just kind of hear it out, it's Stephen King, Alan Wake, Sutter Kane, so it kind of has that type of vibe. But I wish they would have incorporated more of the townsfolk, get a little bit of that feeling. I mean, they really did get the vibe of the small town and the scenery, the woods, all the trees being cut down, so all of that type of I don't know, like I guess you would call it like this, like how Stephen King always has, is it Maryland or Rhode Island? I want to say it's Maryland in his books. And small towns, always family vibe, all that good stuff. And they had a lot of it in the beginning of the game, as he's driving there and then driving to the lake, taking the ferry to the island. I just wish they kind of incorporated more of those characters and kind of played a little bit more with the daylight versus nighttime when the shadows appear, and interacting more with the town folks to do a little bit more of a slower descent into madness. I think that would have been really cool. And second, I really dug this game. Short game. I didn't know today was going to be the last one. So there's 6 episodes. All of them are pretty much like about a movie long, about 2.5 hours to play. Again, pretty much movie length. If you're really good, maybe you're able to get through it a lot quicker, because there is a couple areas where you don't have to shoot everybody. I think if you just kind of outrun them and use your weaponry and tanks a certain way, you can kind of just run away and get to the next checkpoint. But sometimes you just have to knuckle down and just shoot everything in sight until there's no more bad guys. So kind of differentiating which one's which, that's the tough part. But either way, it is fun. But as I was saying, besides making the town folks a little bit more lively, sometimes it just feels a little bit too much like the early Grand Theft Autos, where there's a big old city, but there's no humans inhabiting it, and it gives it a very cold vibe. So that's my first critique of it. But my second one would be, if this game had tighter controls, I want to say at least as good as Last of Us. Last of Us is not as tight as like playing something like Call of Duty or Battlefield or anything like that, but if it was at least as good as I would, yeah, something even from Naughty Dog, I would say either like Uncharted or Last of Us. If it was at least that tight, I think this game would get, from me, a 10 out of 10. Because story-wise, the Lovecraftian horror element of it, all of that, it's just a great vibe. The episodic nature of it, where it's broken down into 6 very cool chapters. The last 3, I want to say, is my favorite. A lot of the times games can really rev up the action, but they just can't stick the landing. I want to say this one had really good entry. A little bit of 2 and 3 were a little bit lackluster, I would say, but then 4, 5, and 6 really good. 4 being the one with the rock and roll, where you end up going to the brothers' barn, and they had a huge stage, and it sets up a very interesting battle with music and pyrotechnics, and again with playing with the light element and music. That was pretty cool. 5, the clicker, probably my favorite episode. just from top to bottom, reaching the lady with all the lights and getting help from the Barry and the police officer just kind of added a very cool element instead of being alone all the time. Getting a little bit of help. They weren't super helpful, but just kind of having them there it always gives you a more of a comfort level than Wake being out on his own. And then the clicker with the MacGuffin given to him in order to be able to conquer. Because as you're looking at this, obviously you're thinking either he's going nuts or there is some kind of some kind of higher being, some kind of darker force at play, and how the heck is he supposed to defeat it? Especially since it could rip somebody off, as we did so many times. How would just the writer defeat it? And again, MacGuffin thrown in there, the clicker from his childhood, the power that he kind of instilled in it from being told that it would make anything go away in the dark, and basically keeping that power of the mind intact and being able to defeat and make its way to the lake. I had to ponder a little bit more on the ending. Again, this was where it gets very Lovecraftian. It had to be some kind of like darker being, darker god even, maybe even, that had kind of tried to make his way through to this particular realm through Alan Wake's writings, partially helped from the lake, partially help from, I don't know, I guess his writing as well. But there's always something about the ocean. Even Bloodborne spoke about this, how if you ever played the DLC, it had the orphan cost coming from the ocean, and humans seeing a god from the ocean come to shore. And I don't know if they killed it or if it just ended up dying, and the orphan ends up being born to, I guess, a dead mother, being a great one, and again, a great one being a god of some sort. But yeah, there's always something about the ocean and an otherworldly nature, and it kind of plays with that as well. That's very Lovecraftian. So it combines, again, very well some of the stuff from Stephen King. Obviously, the main character is kind of set up to be kind of like Stephen King, like in The Mouth of Madness. The small town, again, is very Stephen King. The setup is very Stephen King. But a lot of the feel and the imagery is more Lovecraftian. My take on it. But overall, I would say I'd probably give this like about an 8 or 9. Again, if it had a tighter controls just for the fighting, because it is very, very fun. So I'm hoping that now I gotta play the second one. I'd have purchased it, so I think we will play the second one, Alan Wake 2, and see where that story, especially with that type of ending. He sacrificed himself. What does that mean? And he sacrificed himself to what? And what about this ocean? And a lot of things kind of left up in the air and unexplained. And I do think it also kind of crosses path with the other story from the Studio Control, if I'm not mistaken. I have to do a little bit more digging into that, but I want to say they do cross paths. But yeah, we'll leave it there for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the game as much as I do. Great game. I don't even know what you would call this. I would say survival horror, but it's not. I don't want to say it's survival horror. It's the closest thing you could connect it to would be a survival horror game, but I think it's more akin to a detective noir, which there's not many of. So detective noir, Lovecraft, I would say, type of game, which again, it's very unique. Great story, great world, great gameplay with light and weapons and puzzle solving and storytelling with everything. Great remaster too, I gotta say. My only gripe would be the controls. If you were gonna fix the graphics, fix the controls while you're at it. They did it for Resident Evil 2, which was horrible when it comes to controllers. I don't think I can think of any worse controllers than those tank controllers. Left and right move your character, up and down spins them around. So yeah, I can't get any worse than that. Journey through the night will continue. There you go. And it will continue for us as well, guys. Like I said, we do have Alan Wake 2 recently bought, and we'll jump into that. I didn't know it was going to leave in the mysterious cliffhanger, especially since the second one didn't come till way later. I want to say, gotta have to dig in. I want to say regular Alan Wake came out probably with either Xbox, the original Xbox, or maybe the second Xbox, maybe 360. But that was a long time ago. And the most recent Alan Wake came out in the last few years. So I want to say there's probably like a 10-year gap between these games. So that's, if you ever were a fan. And again, Alan Wake did kind of make a big splash on the scene. That's a big long time to wait for them to make another game. But I'm glad there is another game, and I'm glad Alan Wake exists. But yeah, if like Resident Evil 2, which did not have the best controls in its original, but because of everything else, it's still a great game. It's one of my favorite games of all time, the original and the remake. But in the remake, they kept the story, they kept all the areas, took away the pre-rendered pictures background and made it more vibrant and more inhabitable, and then made the controllers just modern day shooter type, like, you know, instead of a tanky type of controls. If they could do it for a game like that, I don't know why they couldn't do it for this. That's it for tonight. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Probably play some Persona on Saturday evening, so stay tuned for that.